Okay, we are live. Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Peas. I need to get that shit out of here. Oh, I forgot. I need to put my Discord onto the headphones. Okay, that should be good. Now I put the headphones on.
If you want me...
It sounds pretty fine, I think. Now it's too quiet. Okay, I'll make you louder, yeah. Okay, that's good, but have you got NVIDIA Broadcaster on yet? It doesn't matter. Who cares? Well, I did say get ready beforehand, like 20 minutes before. Oh, for fuck's sake. Whatever, let's just play the game. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Yes. Let me check. I'll check my stream, see what happens. Oh no, I see it fine. Okay, let's go. Yeah, we're playing on original mode. We'll do a countdown when it says playing single player, and then we start. Actually, I need to set the Twitter. Yeah. Just gonna post a note draft. Your chat's fine. Yeah, kind of, but like when you talk, it like goes like really away. So maybe you should like turn the gain up on your microphone a bit. Like when you like face away, it goes like really loud to like completely like silent, like I can barely hear you. Have turned the gain up on the microphone itself. On the back of the thing. Yeah, it's like a big knob thing that says gain on it. Turn it up to like a halfway, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. I'd say put it at like 50%. Yeah, that's good. No, it's fine, it's fine. I'm playing now. Let's just play now. Why is my game not working? The game is just frozen. Can we restart this? Let's just restart. Well, I did, and it worked fine, but now it's not. How about we just start from, like... I don't know. I think Yuzu's just fucked. Give me a second. Second time will work. I think it's just... Second time will work. I mean, I did think it was working. It was just like a random crash, so. Okay, shall we press start now? Yeah, go. Yeah, it's working now, so. Apparently, okay, first, I'm sorry, but the audio's been off the entire time.
Is it on now?
It's on now, yes.
Okay. Hey, you didn't miss anything. Don't worry, internet. We were
Yes.
just mostly just setting it up and getting through tech issues. So both our audio was off, or just one of us?
Oh, one of us, but the game audio and your audio is synced, so because it's on the same wavelength.
Okay. Is my voice coming through okay though?
Yeah,
can
now
I
it
be...
is.
Okay. I should have just used King K. Rool as the victim. The villain.
You're the victim of Donkey Kong's punching.
I'm pretty sure they'll put King K. Rool in whatever their next Donkey Kong game will be, and after they brought him back for Smash Brothers. Because I mean, they must understand that people like him, the fact that they put him in Smash Brothers at all, because he was requested in Smash for a while. I mean, I don't get why he wasn't in either of the Returns games, but
I think they just wanted to do something like unique and different.
I mean, I guess. What they should do is have the enemies from this game work with the Kremlings in the next one.
They should do what they did in Sonic Forces and have all the villains.
Well, see, that would have actually been cool if it wasn't Sonic Forces. Like, if they didn't... Because when they first showed that trailer where it's like, we've got Chaos, Shadow, Metal Sonic, etc., I was so excited. And then it's just so disappointing. Like, you never fight Chaos. The
We haven't even
Shadow
started the
is...
game and we're already talking about Sonic.
Sorry. Well, you brought it up first in my defense.
I'm talking about me. Like, it's just a mutual thing.
But yeah. No, I know, that's true. We do talk about Sonic a lot. Sorry, I do have a tendency to go back to Sonic a lot.
Okay, Donkey Konga.
Sorry, I got the... Like, I was born with the curse of Sonic hyperfixation. It's an affliction I wouldn't wish on anyone. I'm actually somewhat okay. I say stat, but I'm probably gonna mess up now that I've said that. But I might be somewhat okay at the first world because I did 100% it, like including the time trials.
Can we pause it for a second?
Yeah.
Just need to put VSync on because it's very choppy.
Yeah. Is this the handicapped to even us out?
Yeah. Give me a second.
Basically, for context, he is really good at this game. I have not beaten it. I've gotten to the last world. I've gotten to like a few levels into the last world.
I'm gonna just give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
I need to put on a.
So when I say handicap, that is what I mean.
I'm not really good at this game. I'm okay.
You told me you were really good at this, like verbatim. Like you said, I should warn you, I'm really good at Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze.
I was probably exaggerating when I said that.
Oh, see, I
Okay. It should be good now. Where's the chat? Okay, why is there no audio? Say something? God damn it.
Hello. Hi, how about a minute? I'm talking. Hippity bippity boo.
TV!
What would it take for you to get a set? What would you need to have a? Oh yeah, you probably can't even hear me right now. Or if you can, you're probably too busy to.
This is
See what
going
I'm saying?
great. Give me a second. Where's my bloody remote? Ah!
Hmm?
I might have to restart the stream. Give me a second.
Okay.
Because
no problem.
this is not going well.
Your audio just went off. I don't know if you can still hear me. But I'm gonna just restart the game.
No, don't worry, don't worry.
Okay. I'm glad you said that before I did it, because I was about to.
Now I can hear this music. For some reason.
Well, there's actually not a lot of delay between. There's actually less delay on this capture card than my Elgato.
Yeah.
Like there's delay, but it's like.
Okay, I can still hear stuff. That's good. Okay, we could play now.
Okay. Are we live?
Yeah, we're still live. I was just
Oh,
trying
so-
to change resolutions on my TV so it ran better. And it didn't go so well for a second.
Okay.
But this should be good now.
Got this part of the level that I'm at now.
But yeah, my handicap is I'm playing on an emulator, so it might not run as well.
So what would you need to have a setup where you can play on a Switch, out of curiosity?
What do you mean? Oh, I would
Like
need...
what-
The problem is that I'm talking to you on my TV and I do not have a way to, like, sync the Discord and the Switch at the same time. That's my
Discord-
big problem.
What do you, sorry, what do you mean by that? Just so I understand.
So I'm talking to you on my headphones connected to the computer, right? Connected to my... But to listen to the TV, I have to have headphones connected to the TV. So I can't
Would
listen to both at the same time unless I got like a splitter that had both signals, I guess. I don't have one of those.
But do you need to hear the game? Because I mean, I can't hear the game.
Well, I like hearing the music.
That's fair. It's just feel like I don't know. Because I went through a lot of trouble to get this all set up.
I know. Well, ideally, we could both hear the music. But that would require.
Honestly, yeah, I honestly think I honestly miss these like earlier levels because I'm way better at these ones. I'm so bad. The game gets so much harder later on. I don't
You're
think
actually
I think,
ahead of me right now, by the way.
I mean, you were having some tech issues.
It's fine. I'll catch up.
No, you will. If there's any point you're gonna, even if I'm ahead for a while, you'll definitely catch up once we get past World 1, if not before then. Because it's after World 1 that I start getting lost. I'm missing the Simu loading times, I will say.
What do you
Overall
mean?
loading Simu, well, I don't know if it might not just be Simu, it might just be the way the game was, but it loads faster.
Does it? I
when
thought the
play-
Switch version loads faster.
Well, it might just be that it loads faster because of Simu.
Oh,
It might not
maybe.
be that. I hope that you don't. I hope
Well,
that your
for me,
loading's-
when I started playing the game, it took forever to load, so
Okay, yeah, so it should be fine because mine took a while to load as well.
I think it has like different loading. So like when you actually open the game itself, it loads faster, but when you actually go into the level, it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't.
Mm.
It's all confusing to me. Maybe it does load faster for levels.
Well, Simu uses like it's like is based off like the same kind of thing as Dolphin, right?
Yeah.
So that might be why, because Dolphin probably just because it's. So I don't know about Yuzu though. What's Yuzu's deal?
Yuzu's completely different because it's on different architecture.
That might be why.
Because the Wii U uses the same CPU as the Wii does, and
Yeah, that's weird. Or you mean the same brand or the same? Or
it's
like
literally
actual
the same basic, like it's just 3 Wii CPUs clustered together and runs at a higher clock speed.
Mm.
Which is why it's not great, because it was like... And the Wii CPU is just the GameCube CPU at a higher clock speed.
Truthfully, I would be fine. I would always choose higher frame rate over fancy graphics. As long as I don't mind if the graphics aren't significantly better, as long as like basically every game can be 60, but I know that's never gonna happen. In like the next Switch, I mean.
I don't know what they're gonna do for the next Switch.
I'm sure whatever they do is gonna be controversial. If the rumors are anything to go by.
64GB of storage. What?
And I really hope that's not true, because that would actually be trolling.
Especially with storage becoming way more expensive now.
I have more RAM on my PC than that. No,
How
I
much
have
RAM
way
do you
more.
have?
I forget. I'll way more than I need. I didn't really know what
I
I
just
was...
bought a
like,
32GB of DDR5. So.
I kind of wish I'd gone for less RAM, and well, I say I wish I'd just gone for a better graphics card, but I got this when 3080s were like impossible to get, and I had to wait like 2 months for my PC to be ready. So I don't know that I really mean that.
I was gonna get 64GB, but I just said fuck it, I bought 32GB. Because I don't want to spend twice as much, because I don't even know if I need 64GB or not.
You probably don't. For really RAM, I mean, for RAM, having a ton of RAM is mostly better for like video renderings.
Yeah, well,
and
that's
stuff.
the point. I usually do. I'm a video editor, so I need a lot for video editing.
Yeah,
but I don't know
but
if
I mean,
I
it's-
need that much.
I mean, it's not like you upload every single day, so having a slightly longer upload rendering time isn't the end of the world, I guess. I was a video editor once until I went on a long hiatus that's still ongoing.
And then I became famous. Except I didn't. Not yet, at least.
Yeah, becoming famous is probably overrated from my experience of like hearing about.
I'm
what
so
it's
fed up
like.
of hearing those stupid YouTubers that are like, oh, I made a second YouTube channel and got it famous because it's not luck, it's skill. And then like, they pay someone like $100 to like watch the video so it becomes popular. It's like, that's not skill, that's just paying someone to
Pay
watch
to
it.
win, bro.
It is, and that's luck too, because it's luck to gain money. You know, everything is
It's-
luck in the world.
It's
You aren't
true.
just gonna randomly get money. I mean, that is also luck, so I guess you are.
I mean, yeah. I mean, technically, if you enter the lottery and win, that's kind of like randomly getting money.
Yep. But the thing is, there's so many YouTubers out there that are skilled and aren't getting the views that other people are. So you
I'd
can't
say
just
most of
say it's not
the-
skill. It is skill,
Oh.
because it isn't really.
I think it's a combination of skill and luck because
Yeah,
like,
I mean, like,
it-
if somebody watches the video and it sucks, they're not going to watch more of it. But, like, if they watch the video and it's good, of course they're going to watch more of it. But, like, in order for them to watch the video, they need to be given it by YouTube suggesting it.
I think just saturation is the problem. Like, there's like a lot of people want to do like let's plays, but let's plays people don't tend to just want to watch random let's plays. They would like to watch.
Yeah, you need
let's
to you
plays
need to
of-
make a video that nobody else has made, so people could watch it, and which is why I'm making a video on Ratatouille, because nobody's ever done that before.
I made a video on Ratatouille.
Did you? When?
No, never. I'm lying. I'm literally lying.
Oh well. Maybe you should make
I would-
like a follow-up to my video, like a video reply, like the Reply Girls.
Yeah. Except Donkey Kong's gonna be in the thumbnail instead of a pretty lady.
They're usually pretty ugly ladies, actually. Can't believe that killed animators completely because of the view thing. They completely changed it. So not only did it ruin Reply Girls, it ruined animators as well.
It's
Because
okay.
they made it
Na-
so...
Now AI is killing animators
Yeah.
and artists.
They make it
And-
so you have to, like, in order to become famous on YouTube, you need to have people watch, like, a massive amount of your video instead of just getting a view.
Oh, I do miss the days when people could make cartoons and actually make a living off that. And I know it's not just me.
I miss the days when people actually cared about the sponsorships they were taking and didn't just, like, scam everyone.
What's a scam sponsorship that you know?
Temu.
Emu.
Temu is this awful Chinese website that just sells crap. It's like Wish, but even worse. There's also BetterHelp, which
No, I heard about BetterHelp. That was like messed up stuff.
they use your data to advertise to you based on personal information that they say they aren't going to use.
BetterHelp. The only thing better about it is that it helps them. I don't know, that didn't work as well as I thought, whatever joke I was trying to make there. It's definitely best to be cranky.
Raycon are also a big scam because the headphones suck. I wouldn't say they're really a scam, but they're more like just dog shit. Just complete shit.
I've heard people complain about Raycon.
Raycon are just like complete garbage. They're all bass, no like anything else. It's just like a big sound, and they cost ridiculous amounts of money.
It's good to be cranky Kong because you can get these spiky things. It's the only way to kill them. That's how you do the
I
time.
just like playing as Dixie Kong.
Dixie Kong's good, but if you want to do this
Remember when
fast, you
Donkey Kong hit on Dixie Kong? Except it wasn't actually Donkey Kong that did it.
I did. It's good. The thing about Cranky Kong is since you can kill the spiky things this seal guy summons, that means you can get him faster, which is how you beat the time limit version of this, basically.
Oh, okay.
So really, it's better to
You're
be
the
Cranky
Donkey Kong master, really, aren't you?
Oh, only the first world. Like literally after this level, I have got one playthrough's worth of experience in every level, whereas I 100% at every level up to and including this one, including the optional ones.
Raw seals. Okay, don't wanna hit that guy.
Oops. No, I honestly, the Donkey Kong show is kind of charming, as bad as it is. Like, it's not a good show, but it's... I mean, people liked it growing up, though, like, that being said.
There was an
Like, it's
episode
bad.
where I like watched it and I couldn't stop laughing at how ridiculous it was.
I think honestly, the guy who does the singing, Donkey Kong singing, is the guy who plays Donkey Kong. He is unironically a really talented singer. Like 100%. Like it is actually a travesty that he doesn't have like a super successful career or anything. Well, to my knowledge, anyway. Like he is legitimately really, really talented. Yay! Seal Mania. And now I'm gonna lose.
This is kind of like Persona 5 music in a way.
Yeah. Persona free reload coming soon. I'm so excited.
Yep. What are you gonna get it on? Are you gonna get it on PC or just something else?
I'll probably get it on console first, but I'll get it on PC later, most likely.
I'm just gonna get it on PC.
I just well for playing a game like that, it's a couch to play, but I'll definitely get it on PC. I mean, I still need to get Persona 5 on PC. That being said, just haven't gotten around to it yet.
I also need to fix this damn Wii U controller.
I might have 100%ed the first level in this world. I don't know. I might be making that up. Where are you up to now?
I'm on world 2, so I'm right behind you.
You'll catch up very soon. Don't worry.
The power of the music. It's kind of like the Sound of Music level. This
is a good level. Yeah, this is my favorite world. I've said this to you already, but I'm saying it again for
I
the
like
stream.
it too. I like all the worlds. All the worlds are my favorite worlds.
No, I don't like the underwater one that much.
I don't mind it.
I just don't like being underwater in video games. I mean, I like the levels where you're not underwater in the underwater world.
I still think like 2D Sonic underwater levels is my favorite underwater thing. Because I hate how you like run out of time so easily. And you always have to get those bubbles. And then there's the spikes in the water. I
It
think
depends on.
Majora's Mask swimming is better than in 64 original than it was in the 3D restored one.
In regards to the Sonic thing, it just depends on the game to me. Like, some Sonic games it's better than others.
Well, I'm mostly talking about the 2D ones.
Even then, I'd say there are some better than others.
Oh, okay. All the ones I've played, I didn't really like them. But I don't
Well,
mind
like
Mario swimming. I just don't like how you run out of like life. What was swimming in Skyward Sword's pretty good too.
I don't even remember it in Skyward Sword.
But you get it like halfway through, you get the option to swim.
I mean, I've beaten Skyward Sword, I just don't remember.
But what about Skiward Sword, where you go skiing?
I'm about a third of the way through that one. That
I
game
beat
didn't
it like
sell.
15 times.
It's too bad that game didn't sell very well.
I mean, I think it's still better on a Switch, I don't know. Can't remember.
No, I played it on Dreamcast.
Bet you did.
I did. It's my first ever games console.
No, I had a ColecoVision. You ever played ColecoVision?
I know it. I don't remember what's on it.
I don't remember either.
I'm sure AVGN must have reviewed something on it before.
He reviewed the console years and years ago.
I don't remember the games though.
Apparently they had like an Atari like connector so you could play Atari games on it. Imagine if like the PS5 had like an Xbox connector so you could play Xbox games on the PS5.
I remember that joke actually. I remember that joke.
That would be so cool.
There aren't enough Rhino themed levels in this game, I think.
Nope. Crap.
Crap.
I got hit.
The Dragon Ball character?
Don't know what you're talking about.
The Dragon Ball character called Hit. In Dragon Ball Super.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not talking about that.
Goku. I'm surprised you don't know that. Honestly, you've seen Dragon Ball
It's
Super.
just such a basic name. It's like you just
Yeah,
said
but
from
when I-
Dragon
but-
Ball, and it's like what?
Yeah, but how many other characters are there called Hit in Dragon Ball?
Why don't I remember what people's names are? There's some names called that. There's like a lot of people like.
I'm
there's
just
a lot of
surprised I just surprised I remember it when I haven't even seen any of the stuff he's in. Like, how do I?
He's
Like,
in
I never,
Bang and Bong.
because
Zing.
I only watched like the first 9 or 10 episodes of Dragon Ball Super. I didn't even get past I didn't even get to like any of the new stories. Ah.
Oh, this is a cool level.
Which level?
The one you're on right now.
Oh, if you just started it. Or... I don't know where you are right now, so I actually have no idea if I'm winning or losing.
Who knows?
I'm gonna assume I'm losing. It's okay, I'm just here to have fun. I wasn't coming here expecting to win.
I would say this game is a lot easier than other Donkey Kong Country games.
Yeah, maybe at the beginning. What about compared to the Wii Returns? Because
I think
didn't
it's easier than the Wii Returns one. I don't really like the Wii Returns one that much because there's a lot of weird, like, annoying gameplay designs, especially at the end of the game.
Never got that far. I have a few parts in this game where they like give you a fake out with the
Yeah.
with the end of the level. It's like, you beat the level, just kidding, haha. This game's just full of charm, it is. Yay, Nanner. Yay, Natasha Nanners.
Who?
She's a VTuber.
Oh. Minecart.
I think I said this to you. I think I said this to you already, but I wish they'd made yeah, this level is a good one, I agree. I wish they'd made like a what's it called? They should make a mobile game where you're Donkey Kong in a minecart.
Maybe. They're making a ride.
But I just feel like this is, I mean, this is basically you just tap to jump. It's like it's basically already a mobile game.
How dare you say that?
Not all mobile, not doesn't always have to be a bad thing. Plants vs Zombies is a mobile game, and everyone loves that. First one, at least.
But it is also on the DS.
Yeah, it came out on PC first, I believe.
Oh, okay.
But it's the kind of game that works just fine on mobile because touchscreen. If anything, it's almost easier on mobile because you don't have to drag the mouse across the screen. What was the name of the other Kong in Donkey Kong Country 3?
Tiny Kong? Or Kiddy
Tiny
Kong?
Kong. Kitty, I think it might have been Kitty Kong. Tiny Kong was Donkey Kong 64.
Yeah, Kiddy Kong.
I don't know why Dixie Kong wasn't in Donkey Kong 64.
I don't know why. Maybe they didn't get the rights.
From who, Nintendo?
There was a joke in one of the Donkey's Belong Wonderworld video. It's like, how did they get the rights to that? I don't really like Tiny Kong. Too small.
She's about the same size as Dixie, isn't she?
Not when she's tiny.
Oh, she's not always tiny.
I don't even understand how that even works. How do you become tiny? Like, doesn't make any. How do you like change your size? Like, isn't she just a gorilla?
Yeah, dude. Why can't it make more sense like Mario, where you pick up a mushroom and change size?
I mean, it isn't the same universe as Mario. It's the Donkey Kong universe.
Nintendo games don't need to make sense.
I thought like they were. I thought they were like grounded in reality. Donkey Kong Country game.
The game where you play as a giant monkey fighting and fighting.
Yeah, but I thought they were just like
lizard
regular
people.
guys. I thought they were just like regular guys that just were like crazy.
What, the Kongs?
Yeah.
They're
Like,
they're-
I didn't think they had like superpowers or whatever.
I mean, Donkey Kong's a pretty tough guy. He's stronger
Yeah, but
than
he's
Knuckles.
just strong. Like, it's not. He's not
He's
super
prob-
strong. He's just pretty strong.
I mean, he punched a guy into the moon.
I guess.
So he's pretty.
But that was
I mean,
later. That was later. That was like in Returns, which is kind of like a reboot.
I mean, it's also the justification one of the justifications they gave for why he murdered Knuckles.
Who gave the justification?
In the death battle, they had
Oh.
Donkey Kong versus Knuckles, and Donkey Kong won.
Yeah, but they also said that Tails could run at 100 billion miles an hour, so I don't even know where they got
What was-
that from. Tails isn't that
Uh,
fast.
I mean, Tails is almost as fast as Sonic, and Sonic is pretty fast.
Why is that?
Because he spins his tails around to move faster.
Yeah, but Sonic is faster than the speed of light, so.
Well, Tails is almost as fast as the speed of light. I mean, how does Sonic run that fast? He's just got...
Because he
he's
ate
just-
a chili dog.
Tails eats chili dogs too.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. In the
Yeah.
cartoon, him and Sonic both ate chili dogs.
He likes sour dogs.
That might be a thing somewhere. If it's like made with sourdough bread, maybe.
Sweet and sour dogs. You know they banned eating dogs in Korea?
They banged eating dog.
Yeah, you can't eat dogs anymore in Korea.
North Korea or South Korea?
I don't know about North Korea though. South Korea. They don't eat anything in North Korea. True story. Ooh.
Ooh, you fighting the owl now?
Not yet, no. I'm on the,
Oh, somehow I thought the owl level was the one after this one.
nope, not yet.
Honestly, this is less mentally taxing replaying it than playing it for the first time. Like, I'm not as burnt out playing this here as I am when I'm
It's
just
kind of
playing
like
this on my
Dark
phone.
Souls, where you gain accustomed to it, and you don't know what to expect.
Yeah, I found it easier to stick with Dark Souls than this, though.
Yeah, I'm more of a 2D guy than a 3D guy.
Well, it's not even that I like 2D games as well. Just Donkey Kong, this game specifically, And I like the 2D Sonic games. I like the 2D Rayman games. I like Shovel Knight. I don't think it's really about the dimensions. Just
It's
something
more
about
about the
this
type
game.
of
Just
gameplay.
I mean, I would have never played as much of this game as I had if it weren't for this race, honestly. It's not even because I don't like Donkey Kong, it's just not a game I would naturally play normally. It's not a big Nintendo gamer, except for Smash Brothers, but that's because Smash Brothers is cool. Well, they're all cool, but I don't know.
Owl. I'm an owl.
You fighting them now?
Owl. Yep.
That owl boss is another place, so I might fall behind further, so I've upgraded it.
I'm doing great so far, though. So.
Hmm?
I'm doing really good so far. Not.
You're not doing good?
No.
You're winning. You can't be doing that bad.
I just died on the owl boss.
Still winning. I'm not even at the owl boss yet. No. No.
Furry guy.
Oh, god damn it. I feel bad for Grant Kirkhope.
Why?
Because Nintendo always screws him over. They always uses stuff and never credit him. Like, they didn't credit him for Smash Brothers. They didn't credit him for... Well, I mean, I guess they credited him for the stuff he composed for Smash Brothers, but it's pretty lame they didn't credit him in the Mario movie.
I think
Biggest thing they all...
Wise,
Yeah, that's messed up too. Oh yeah, supposedly the reason the Knuckles... why am I even talking about this right now? I'll bring it up if it becomes relevant, but I'm not just going to bring up Sonic everywhere. Need to get out of that habit.
I met Grant Kirkhope.
Seems like a nice guy, honestly.
Yeah, apparently Miyamoto saw him like naked in the toilet or some shit. Pulling some guy's pants down.
What on earth
Maybe
was
that's
the
why they
context?
hate him.
That's so hard. I know Grant Kirkhope said he would like the idea of... I think he kind of alluded that he'd like the idea of composing music for a new Rayman game. On Twitter a while ago. I would welcome him into Rayman. I would also welcome Rayman, just anywhere. Please, give Rayman a life. You beaten the owl.
You beaten the owl already?
No, I said, have you beaten the owl?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I'm not doing great. It's just...
This boss is too long, that's the problem with it. If it was, like, just 2 phases instead of 3, it would be better, I think.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know why I'm so tired today.
How long have we been streaming?
Not sure.
Got it on, do you not have it on your screen?
Nope. Check in a second once I've done this.
Just because I told my friend how long it'd be, I don't want to keep you waiting any longer. Well, I told you why off stream.
What the fuck is that?
What's up? What's what?
Died again.
Oh no. go on a bit longer. Well, a lot longer. Oh no! What is this? A bullet hell or a platformer? What were they thinking?
Yeah, what were they thinking?
Yeah, what were they thinking, Doc?
I don't like these owl guys.
I like the design. I don't like fighting them. I like owls in general.
I like nice owls that don't try to kill me.
Oh no.
What the fuck? How did that kill me?
I don't know.
I'm tired.
Well, if you want to stop early, let me know.
No,
You can
I
always-
must have been.
I'm not trying to get you to stop early, but I'm just. If you wanted to, that would be fun. But I'm not trying to. I am having fun. I don't want to seem like I'm trying to get away. I'm just worried about my family. Oh boy. No, I'm having more fun than when I play this by myself. Maybe because I know the game better now.
Have you died on the boss yet?
Not yet. But I might right now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna die. Goodbye. Okay, that was my first hit. If I'd been a little bit smarter, I wouldn't have died at all. What's your favorite boss in this game?
I don't know. Maybe the first one?
I don't think mine's the first one. Probably the polar bear, honestly, for me, at least out of the ones I've done. It's not an easy boss, but I think it's a fun boss.
Damn it!
Damn, got it.
I died again.
Oh, this boss is a nasty one.
I died again.
You ever send Phineas and Ferb a really random question?
No.
I just hearing people say it's like really good. And it's weird because I think it's like a pretty iconic show by now, but I've never seen it. Oh
It was after my
no.
time watching TV ultimately.
Are you an old man?
Yep.
I don't really watch cartoons. I mean, I like Steven Universe. I went for a phase where I was watching cartoons. Like, I watched like Steven Universe, Gravity Falls, and stuff like that. I don't really watch cartoons that much now, though.
I only really watch SpongeBob. Like,
I mean, if they brought Steven Universe back, I'd watch it again. But Gravity Falls is amazing. Oh my god, I suck! No.
I don't really care much about American cartoons.
SpongeBob's an American cartoon.
Yeah, that's the only one I like. And SpongeBob hasn't been good for like 20 years, so...
I used to think that as well, but SpongeBob's actually still funny sometimes. It's a bit like The Simpsons, where it's like, you get some episodes are just boring and some are actually still pretty funny. Just depends who wrote it and who boarded it
Well,
and
I
stuff like that.
Really seen
I will say
any
that
SpongeBob
it's-
episodes
it's-
good.
Yeah, I'm sure you
To be
haven't
fair,
seen
I haven't
all-
really
Oh,
seen any of them, so yeah.
well, no, exactly.
Well, I don't want to go through all these crappy episodes just to find good ones that I like. You know?
Well, you don't. I'm not saying you do. I'm just saying that like there are still some good ones.
I never really liked Simpsons to begin with, to be honest. I like some of the episodes.
I think it's like the first 7 or 8 seasons are like peak, or at least like 3 through 7 or something. Then like
Well, I watched season 4 a lot. I like the monorail episode.
yeah, that one's like one of the most iconic ones.
Because I like trains.
Mr. Plow one's also pretty iconic.
The what?
Mr. Plow.
What the hell's that?
Nah, don't worry about it.
Remember an episode where they like bought like a farm and then they sold it for like $1 billion, but then they didn't because they asked too much?
I don't know if I've seen that one.
That was, I've only seen a couple episodes. And I saw one when they went to China. And then I
Don't
saw
know
one where they
that.
went to the UK.
Oh, I've seen that one.
And then he got like arrested. Because he like crashed into Buckingham Palace or something. Didn't really make much sense, but whatever.
No, it's because he crashed into the Queen. And then didn't know it was her and was not very respectful.
I guess not. I remember like they kept eating all the chocolate for some reason. Didn't really make much sense. Like,
Because American chocolate sucks compared to British chocolate.
but I don't think it's that bad, American chocolate.
Well, a lot of people in America say that when they go to Britain, they feel like they've been cheated their whole lives. I think American cereal is better than British cereal, but that's because they don't have all those health
I only eat
restrictions
the
on it.
Weetabix mini ones with chocolate in them. That's the only cereal I eat.
All the best cereals are American ones, but they're also the least healthy. They're more like desserts than breakfast. Love Reese's Puffs.
I don't like peanut butter.
I like peanut butter chocolate. They're like, but I'm not huge on just peanut butter on its own.
I'm not really a big fan of nuts in general. I like hazelnuts. I like Nutella.
I died again.
Are double deckers peanut flavored?
I don't know. Have you beaten the bus yet? So.
I have been in the boss, yes.
Ah, okay. Oh,
I'm in the savannah level.
you'll probably be like 10 levels ahead of me by the time I'm done with this, but that's fine.
This is the PS3 tech demo Africa. That turned into a game that's very good.
I bless the rains down there.
Huh?
I bless the rains there in Africa.
Yeah, but like, have you played the game on PS3 called Africa?
No.
When it was in year 5, I went to see this figure to arena called Africa, and it was really boring. It was like a play, where it was just a load of people dancing around. It was like a musical experience or something. I thought it was really boring. I didn't really understand it, too.
No, I messed up again.
But I did get the guide for it.
If anyone was hoping for an exciting competition, I'm sorry. Okay, though. We've done... I mean, this is kind of what happened with Sonic 4 as well. That's fine.
What happened with Sonic 4?
I got, like, really far ahead, and I'd beaten it ages before you finished.
I never finished it. So.
We raced Sonic 4 Episode 1.
Yeah, we did, but I never finished the game.
Yeah, because in the end you gave up.
Because I couldn't beat the final boss. I don't think you got that far ahead, though. I just couldn't beat the boss. That was the big problem.
I remember getting pretty far ahead.
I mean, I was on the final level when you beat the game, so I just couldn't beat the boss.
Are we? Okay. Yeah.
Well, you can check if you want.
No, honestly, if you have a specific memory like that, you're probably right. I just somehow. I don't know.
We've actually been pretty close in all our races, to be honest. The closest one was probably the Ocarina of Time one, I think. I mean, for the Rayman 3 ones, we were both on like the final boss both times, so... But I really sucked dick at the final boss.
I think you've beaten me in most games. I don't think you ever beat me in Sonic Adventure, but you got close a few times.
I think I beat you in the Tails one, right? Tails story.
No, you got really close, and then you got then eventually you just got too annoyed and said, "I don't ever want to play this game anymore."
Sounds like me. Yeah.
And there was a particular, we were more or less even for Sonic's story, except for like one part of the game. I forget what. But there was a part that you were struggling with a bit.
Oh, maybe.
But other than that, we were more or less the same. In 3D, when we tried 3D World sort of recently, you were definitely destroying me at that.
Yeah, I was pretty far ahead of me. You can do that again if you want to try a rematch.
Yeah, it probably won't be much different though, because I think that one of the reasons I was so behind is because I hadn't played that game in so long. But I mean, I'd still be down to do it. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying.
Have you played 3D Bowser's Fury yet?
I started it, didn't finish it.
I love that.
It seemed alright. I think I like Mario Odyssey better, but it was alright.
I think I like Bowser's Fury better, but the only problem is it was very short and it didn't have much variety. Like the levels were pretty much.
So why do you like it better than Mario Odyssey? Out of curiosity.
I just feel like the level design is more interesting. Like there's more like there's more platforming in it, where like Mario Odyssey is more about collecting stuff.
Yeah, I like the collecting. I'm all about that.
I'm not big on collecting. I like platformers more.
Well, I mean, you platform to collect, so I don't really think there's less platforming.
Well, it's more about like finding stuff, like doing clues and stuff, like looking at the taxi in the sky. And the problem with Odyssey is there's so much like filler stuff, like doing random menial tasks, like busy work, in order to get the start moves and stuff. Like there is platforming, but I would say.
No, I like Mario Odyssey better. I like the camp jumping.
Whee!
No. I did say before that the part that I'm most likely going to fall behind on the most in this race is the bosses. You know, even if it wasn't going to be this boss, it could have very well been another boss. That first attempt I had was really good. It was the best one, though. If I hadn't fumbled it in the last second, I would have had a bit of the savannah by now.
The world's on fire. How about yours?
That's the way I like it.
That guy died, apparently.
That's sad. I remember that. I like Smash. What other games do you want to speedrun?
Metroid Dread.
Oh,
That's the only
Very
the only two games I've actually done of speedruns on. I like Metroid Dread, Mario Odyssey, and Rayman 3.
I'd be willing to play Mario Odyssey.
Okay, but I'll probably beat you very easily because I'm.
I mean, I'm better at Mario Odyssey than I am at this, but I'm not like a master at Mario Odyssey. I haven't like speedrun it. I've only played through it like once.
Yeah, I've done actual speedruns of it.
Yeah,
I'm not the best at it, but I've done pretty.
well, if you know any speedrun tactics, you probably win. I don't know any. Well, I mean, I've watched speedruns, but I don't really remember. Ew.
I'll probably get back to playing it eventually. The problem is speedrunning is so like trial and error, doing it over and over again. It gets a bit burnt out after a while. You know what I mean? Ah.
I'm glad they put they put Daisy in Mario Wonder. I like that they're. I hope they continue to kind of keep putting.
That's cool, yeah.
I like it when they use the character those characters in characters and stuff other than like the sports games. Like I want to see Waluigi in like an actual Mario game and not like a sports game. And I know it's not just me.
Smash Bros, yeah.
People have been asking. They even literally acknowledged that people wanted Waluigi in when they were making Brawl. Like on one of the blog posts, they used to have like a daily blog post series. And when they announced the Waluigi support trophy, they said like, "Look, Waluigi's here. A lot of people wanted him playable, but for this time, he's gonna be a trophy."
How dare they?
It's like, as far back as Brawl, they knew people wanted him, and then they still made this stupid Piranha Plant as a character instead of him.
I like Piranha Plant.
It's not that I don't like Piranha Plant, I just think it's kind of messed up that they made like a random Mario enemy a character before they made the one that everyone's asking for.
I love the final
they mean-
Smash where you become PT Piranha.
I'm surprised the actual character wasn't P.T. Piranha. It's cool that they had a callback to like the Subspace Emissary with that.
Isn't it more a callback to Mario Sunshine?
Well, no, because he's got like the cages, or is that in Sunshine? Because I know
I
in
don't
like
remember, to be honest.
in Subspace Emissary, he's carrying like 2 cages, and he like kind of shimmies to the left and right. And I thought this Final Smash was like based off that.
Maybe. Or maybe you're right, actually. Don't you think it's weird how they use the like the new Challenger appears jingle like for the Brawl and for Wii U and for Ultimate? Change it.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's weird. I kind of get why you can like see them. I think it's cool though. I think it's like a cool thing. I'm kind of glad they did because I thought it was very exciting and hype. I'm kind of surprised Toad's not in Smash Brothers.
He is though.
I mean, as an actual character. Like, I know Toad's not like the most exciting, but I feel like, you know, he's kind of iconic, like, because he's like one of the 4 he plays him in a bunch of like the mainline Mario games. He's like one of the 4 protagonists of like Mario 2.
I really thought that was lame how like in Mario Bros. B and U, like instead of having like a cool character, you just get yellow and blue Toad.
Yeah, that annoyed me too, because it's not like they don't have other characters. It annoyed me that they kind of copied that in Rayman Origins as well. It's like, guys, you have other characters besides Teensies. Come on. There's tons of crazy characters from Rayman they could have gone.
Yeah,
Tons of characters
and
from
Blue Box you can play as, nobody else.
Rayman, Glowbox, and the Teensies, and then they just added a new character for Rayman Legends. Which is a good character, but like, what happened to like Lee the Fairy? What happened to like Batilla? Well, Batilla is actually in it, but she's not playable.
What about the old grandma?
Well, they have old grandmas in Rayman Origins.
Yeah, exactly, but she's the bad guy.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one from Rayman 3. Well, I don't know. I don't know if she's old actually. The Cauldron Lady. Finally, Jesus. Guessing you're fighting the. I'm guessing you're fighting the baboons already.
I'm not fighting the baboons already. No, I'm fighting the.
Or have you beaten them?
No.
All right. Okay, so we're in the same world at least. Okay, you know what? Small victory, but I'll take it. I gotta take something. No, it always bothered. That's one of the reasons I think people complain about stagnation in Mario games. Is because they never like. It's always. I think there was definitely. I'm not even saying. Again, I know we've had this conversation a ton, and I'm not even saying like games like New Super Mario Bros. Or Mario 3D World, whatever, are even bad games. It just like they started to feel stagnant for a lot of people around that time. Like for people not like. It just felt like I think Mario Odyssey kind of helped break that cycle a bit, even if it wasn't everyone's
They
favorite.
weren't very ambitious, is what you're trying to say.
We have yeah, because for 3D World, I wasn't excited at all. I was like, oh, they're just doing the 3DS one but bigger.
Yeah, I wasn't
which is not
excited either.
wrong. Huh?
I wasn't really excited either for it. I was somewhat excited, but like I wasn't like over the moon about it. I was like, oh, it's just 3D Land again.
I agree with what Donkey said though, how like now that we're not in that stagnation cycle, it's easier to look back on Mario 3D World fondly. Because like, it was disappointing then, because it's like that was like, here's your big Mario game for this generation.
I still think Galaxy is my favorite. And I don't think we've really reached. I think Galaxy 1 and 2 are like the best ones.
I like Odyssey better than Galaxy.
I just prefer the platforming in it. I just don't think it had enough like meat in it in Odyssey. It was just too much.
It felt like one of the meatiest ones to me.
Well, how? Like most of the
Because
game was
you
just
got-
filler.
Well, define filler.
Like looking at a taxi in the sky and getting a moon for that.
I don't
There was
even
barely
remember
any-
that one.
There was barely any bosses in Odyssey compared to like other Mario games.
I think you're maybe
I'm
taking
not.
the
There
word.
was like 3 or 4 bosses in Mario Odyssey.
No. I was gonna say I think you're maybe taking the small parts you didn't like and just making it out like they're the whole game. Like,
I mean, yeah,
There's one.
but like if you just do like the main story stuff, it isn't that big. Like the majority of the game is just like busy work, menial quests.
well, all I'm saying is, as a sort of casual Mario fan, I enjoyed Odyssey more than Galaxy and 3D World.
Yeah, but that's because you like collecting stuff.
Well, it's not like, well, I like platforming as well though. Like, it's not just collecting. Like all the games I play are platformers. Well, a lot of
It's
games.
not
are-
really an issue with the fact it's got platforming, because there are platforming segments in it. I'm just talking about like the actual like the story, main story, like doing like the set thing. Like how in Galaxy and Mario 64 they have that.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Well, there's many videos talking about it, so maybe I'll link you one of them.
I don't really need to be convinced that I shouldn't like Mario Odyssey.
I'm not
though.
saying you shouldn't like. I'm saying my argument for why I like Galaxy. more.
I mean, I'd rather hear it from you, honestly. Because,
Well, I can't explain it well because I've already tried to explain it and you don't really understand. So.
Oh, what you said makes sense though. You said like, something like this. You're doing a set thing like in Galaxy in 64. Like, what does that even mean? That literally says nothing. Like,
Talking
I
about
can't
like,
read...
well, I'll give you an example. You know how like in the beginning of the game you're meant to go to like this certain place and fight a boss, and then like in New Donk City you're meant to go like under the pipes and visit an area and then do a certain thing under the area. That's what I'm talking about with like set things that you need to do. Like in Galaxy you're meant to go to like the bee and talk to her and do stuff like that. But in like Odyssey, a lot of the content is just like random stuff that you just find over the overworld, which is like you hit a block and you get a moon. You like do a ground pound on something and you get a moon. That's most of Odyssey's content. Which is why I like Galaxy more.
See, that makes more sense to me than what you said before.
Okay, fine.
Because you always say you're bad at explaining stuff, but when you actually try, you explain it just fine.
Well, the problem is everybody has different ways of interpreting things.
I just think you assume that I'm not going to understand something if you try to explain it sometimes.
Well, usually when I talk to most people, they don't understand, which is why I get very anxious about it. It's not just you, it's most people.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you feel that.
I'm fighting the monkeys now, by the way.
Okay.
Boom! Boom!
Well, my big social quirk is that I apologize too much because I worry too much about what people think of me. I'm getting a lot better at that now, though.
Yep. I'm about the opposite. I don't apologize to anyone, really. Unless...
I feel like there's a middle line. It's important to, like, be considerate of people, but if your entire existence revolves around people pleasing, you're never really going to be happy. It's literally impossible. It's just an impossible, unsustainable way to live. You gotta just accept it sometimes.
Throw the bombs in the balls.
Yeah, I hate that.
What the fuck? What even happened there?
Oh yeah, when I said that Sonic 4 Episode 2... Sorry, this was off stream, but when I said that Sonic 4 Episode 2 took some inspiration from Donkey Kong, I mostly mean in that, like, they brought back old characters and they, like, made it so that they're used for, like, co-op, like, dual attacks and stuff, rather than having them as playable like they used to be. Like, you don't play as, like, Diddy and Dixie.
So.
Right. Unless you're doing multiplayer, of course. Though it's definitely a generalization. Though I'd say Donkey Kong is more like Sonic than Mario is like Sonic. Though it's still a stretch to say Donkey Kong's like Sonic. But, I mean, you roll. Sonic rolls.
In a very basic way, yes.
If you boil it down to like the basest element, it's more like Sonic than Mario is, but like that's like the biggest generalization ever.
Well, like, Rayman is more like Sonic because it's like more faster. Like,
I think Rayman Origins and Legends are definitely more like Sonic for sure.
Yeah. Well, I don't
Especially,
really know
like-
about the first Rayman game.
The first Rayman game is more like Mario in terms of like speed and everything.
Damn it!
You do get a sprint ability later in the game, but even then it's not as fast as like Origins and Legends.
My problem is Rayman Origins is too fast, Rayman Legends is too fast, which is why I hate this stupid challenge mode. It's a bit too much like Super Meat Boy where you're just running on like shit all the time.
Yeah. The actual stages are fine though. I kind of agree though. You know, I mean,
Like the
challenge
harder
mode
levels, they make you run all the time. Like that music one where it's like 2 billion.
Oh, I don't.
different-
Oh, I think those are the fun ones though.
I just feel like they're
I
too fast. They make you do things too fast. It's not about. There's not enough like pacing to it. They make you
I
just
think
keep
they're- I
running.
think-
It's kind of like an endless runner kind of thing.
I don't feel that way. I think about the speed. I mean they're fast, but I don't feel like they're too fast. Oh well, each to their own.
Please die. Thank you.
I did watch all the cutscenes for that Raving Rabbids Rayman thing.
What?
The Mario Rabbids Rayman DLC. I watched all the cutscenes for it.
Oh, okay. Was it
And there's
good?
not. I mean, it's really cool to hear Rayman again. He's got his old voice back as well, and the actual like hand animated cutscenes are really cool. But it's weird because they kind of. The thing I don't understand is that they got like the opera bunny as the bad guy, whatever, and I guess he's like a villain from the first Mario Rabbids, and it like the idea is like, oh, he pretended he had changed and he's like summons the main characters to this place to like trap them and get revenge.
They
But
should
it's
have
like,
got
why
the guy that decided to have Rayman 4 be Raving Rabbids as the main bad guy.
Yeah, they should have. But absolutely. But what I was gonna say was, it's like, why did he summon Rayman? Because Rayman never met this guy. Rayman wasn't the one. Because like I get why he summoned like Rabid, Mario, and Peach, but like Rayman literally never met the guy. But it's like, and when he like explains his master plan, he never explains like why he invited Rayman. He just did for no reason. It almost feels like they wrote it as though it was gonna be like all the Mario characters there as well, and they just changed it, but they didn't. They just kind
Was
of.
there no Mario there, period?
No, Mario's not there. It's just like, Rabid, Mario, Peach, and Rayman.
That's weird.
Rabid Mario. Like there's a screenshot after the credits where like, basically because Rayman gives like some presents to them and they're like Rayman themed or something, and then there's a screenshot where they're like holding them with the Mario characters, but Rayman's not there, but like the Rabbids have been. But yeah, I don't know why Mario, like the other characters, are gone.
They didn't get the rights.
Probably. But I don't know if I'm actually gonna play it though, because like I just don't think the game is a game that's my kind of game.
Also,
I don't know
Ubisoft
that.
boycott.
Yeah.
It's fuck Ubisoft.
But well, I don't think I could boycott Ubisoft if they made a new Rayman game. I think my morals end where Rayman comes in. No, I do think it's important for people to. I think it's stupid. Well, it's cool that there is going to be a fan server. It
Hopefully.
sucks that. Well, they're going to try, yeah, like you said. Yeah, that was a conversation we had off stream. If anyone doesn't know what we're talking about.
Talking about something or other. I don't know. It's the aquatic ambience. Man, this is so good. This is like the best remix ever.
I do like the music in the underwater level, I'll say. I like the atmosphere and the music.
Well, it's just a remix of aquatic ambience. It sounds like.
I think that's probably why I like it then, because it's the one from Donkey Kong Country. which I barely played, but still, I know that I've seen like enough footage of it and stuff. I wonder how a 3D Donkey, like a sort of like a new Donkey Kong game would look if they like actually tried to make the style match and like the vibes and the atmosphere match Donkey Kong Country. Like I wonder, because I can't even picture what that would look like in like a fully 3D game, but I would be really curious to see it.
I don't think we're gonna get a Donkey Kong game for a while, to be honest. I don't know.
Probably not, unless they decide to do another last-minute remake for the Switch, like they've announced like 5 of them. Like, we're gonna remake everyone's favorite. Are there any, like... I was about to think of a really bad Donkey Kong game, but I don't think there are any, like, meme Donkey Kong games that are considered super bad. Not like Hotel Mario or CDI Zelda or anything.
I can think of a few.
Oh, like what?
The ones in like Game Boy Advance, maybe. I don't know.
Were there bad Donkey Kongs on the Game Boy Advance?
Well, there was
wasn't
like
it
these
just
really
Donkey Kong?
crappy ones.
Wasn't it just Donkey Kong Country on the Game Boy Advance?
No, there was like a couple other ones. What about
What were they?
Donkey Konga, like the Donkey Kong rhythm game? They just re-released
Oh.
that.
I thought people liked that though. I mean, like a Donkey Kong game that like a lot of people just don't like.
Yeah, I don't think there
I
are
don't
any.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I was trying to think of like a meme game, and I
Donkey
couldn't
Kong
think of
only
any.
Game and Watch. Tiger Wrestling.
I guess that would be a pretty good troll. They were like, we're gonna release this for Nintendo subscriptions. That'd be so annoying. The Switch Online, whatever it's called.
They released Golden Sun now. Do you have NES? Do you have the Switch Online service? Do you pay for the Switch Online?
No, I don't. I don't even use my Switch that much. This is like the first time I've used my Switch in a very long time.
Alright.
Should use it more though. I'll play Mario Wonder. Mario Wonder is kind of the only Switch game I really want to play though. I'm not like super worried about playing much else. I don't want to play show. We'd have to race it.
What?
I said I want to play Shovel Knight, and then I said we don't have to race it. I just want to play again.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to race it, but I'd also like to just play again. So,
I haven't
like,
even been in it yet, so...
well, like I said, if you ever want to beat it while I backseat, I'm down.
Alright, well, maybe.
It would take a while. Though it would take a while to beat all of it, since there's 4 different story modes in it now.
Yeah, but that's
So
like
you could just
DLC, right?
Yeah, but it's like the same length as the regular game. They're like full games, basically.
Is it really worth playing all of them, or are they...
Of course, they're like entirely, especially, okay, one of them is just kind of like, well, they all have different story and like different cutscenes and characters, but the Plague Knight one does essentially is kind of like a B-side version of Shovel Knight, where you're seeing like his perspective for like the same thing. And then but then when you get to like the Spectre Knight one, that one is like a whole different game practically. The aesthetic's different, the characters are different, the gameplay is different, the level design's different.
Okay.
And then the last one is also completely different as well, like from that. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's one of the reasons it took them so long to release all the DLC for that game, because they
They
basically
made a
released
shit ton
4.
of it, so...
Yeah, and they didn't even charge for it, which is insane.
I mean, they kind of did if you didn't own it already, because they increased the price of the game over time.
yeah. Honestly, I think if they had just straight up charged for all of it, people wouldn't have really been upset though, because it's like crazy how much they added.
Well, they did that for like a Hat in Time, they charged.
I think that's fair though, because that's actually like substantial content. I mean, it's better than the stuff they make you pay for Sonic Origins. That's like criminal.
Yeah.
Make you spend all that extra money.
I think
just
for like
to...
non-gameplay things, like for non-new content, it should be free. Like if it's like a hat or something, just something minor, like costumes.
No, I agree.
Like Breath of
I
the
agree.
Wild's stuff should have been free. Like the stuff where you get like the costumes, like the opponent. Even the bike should have been free, I think. And the hard, the fact they put freaking hard mode as a paid thing. You have to pay $20 for hard mode. Just...
Yeah, no, I agree. It's stupid. It should be specifically for like that other DLC, like the Trials stuff or whatever. That's fair enough, but like the
Even the trial stuff, that was just like a weird like roguelike.
Oh, I
mode.
don't- I don't actually know how big it was. I just only saw a little bit of it.
I mean, you get like a more powerful Master Sword if you beat them.
What's it? Does it still have limited durability?
Yes, it does.
God damn it! God damn it! The Master
But I mean,
Sword
like the
shouldn't-
durability on the Master Sword is like a limited time thing. So like after like 10 minutes, it comes back to life.
No, I know that because I got the Master Sword, but it's like it shouldn't be like that though. I think I get that the whole survival thing is like a thing, but I feel like once you get the Master Sword, you should be able to just keep the Master Sword.
Yeah, but then everything becomes trivial. Then you know, like.
Well, yeah, but considering how long it takes to get the Master Sword, I think. I think it's okay for Link to kind of, like, you know, have mastery over survival once you've played the game for that
I think
long.
the whole idea of damn weapon degradation and breaking is just completely bullshit. I mean,
Well,
like the
that's-
way they did it is just not great because it's like.
I mean, that's kind of what I'm saying, because, like, at the beginning of the game, I kind of like it, because it's like, oh, it adds to, like, a cool survival, but once you're, like, far in the game, I feel like it just becomes annoying at that point.
Yeah.
Which is why I think the Master Sword shouldn't have it. I think when you get the Master Sword, you should just be able to use it.
I just think they should have done something different, like maybe like instead like have a way to repair your weapons, or just have
Maybe.
less weapons. I don't know.
I don't know. I hope that whatever, even if they do open world again, I hope they at least get rid of the weapon degradation.
Just give us a way to like repair the weapons.
That'd be good. I mean, in Minecraft, you can repair your weapons.
Yeah.
And that game is literally about survival. It's literally the game mode is literally called survival mode. So it's like...
It is very hard because you need to like balance it and shit.
I feel like if other games can do it, Nintendo can though.
The biggest problem with Breath of the Wild is how like you could just eat unlimited amounts of food and then you just don't ever run out of health because you could just eat forever.
I heard someone make an interesting point the other day, and I've never heard this before. I was wondering what you thought, because I heard someone say that like they get the vibe that a lot. Obviously, this isn't like everyone, but they got the vibe that like a lot of people who liked Breath of the Wild don't like Tears of the Kingdom, and a lot of people who didn't like Tears of the Kingdom like. Sorry,
I don't really think.
other way. Like so, they were saying like, oh, it's the opposite. Like a lot of people who like Breath didn't like Tears, and a lot of people who didn't like Breath like Tears.
Well, I'm seeing a lot of people that like Breath of the Wild and really like Tears of the Kingdom. Like they think it's just like Breath of the Wild but better. But I don't hate Breath of the Wild.
No, I know.
But I do kind of hate Tears of the Kingdom because of how long it took to come out and how just disappointing it is. Maybe in like 100 years I'll feel better on it, but right now,
Maybe it'll be like 3D world when it's like
Yeah.
when you're not stuck with the context.
when I'm like
of this game.
110 years old and I'm looking back on my life about in my deathbed, I might be like, oh, Tears of the Kingdom wasn't too bad. As long as they
Yeah,
actually make a better game next time.
It's
Like,
probably
kill
just more.
Aluna.
It's probably just more frustrating in the context of waiting long between Zelda games, and then you just get one that's disappointing. But if it's like you're looking back at existing ones, it probably won't look as bad.
I still think it's probably the weakest 3D Zelda though.
Maybe. I mean, I can't say I haven't played it. Well, I mean, it's opinionated as well. But
Yeah. I used to think Wind Waker was the worst because it's just the dungeons are just so.
you know what? I'm willing to bet. I wouldn't be surprised if Tears of the Kingdom's better than Starfield, though.
I don't know, maybe, yeah.
I've
I
heard
haven't
a lot
actually
of
really played Starfield, so...
I haven't either, but it's the same depths as Skyrim.
I
Except
think
they're-
Starfield
they're-
looks more ambitious than Tears of the Kingdom.
And I mean, if ambition was all it took, then No Man's Sky would have been a hit right out the gate. Like,
I guess
I know
so.
it got. It is an ambitious game, but it's also really copy pasty.
It's-
Like,
yeah, it's very generated, it's just procedurally generated.
Elden Ring was very handcrafted, though. Like for no,
Yeah,
I
Elden
know
Ring
you
was pretty
said
ambitious for what it did.
Elden
I
Ring.
wonder what the
think, is-
most ambitious game of all time is. The game that just like did the most for its time.
You mean in term? I mean, ambition grows on trees.
In
but
terms of what
realizing
the
am-
fuck they did, like just the amount of
Like-
stuff they did with it.
Like in terms of realized ambition, you mean?
I guess
Like
so, yeah.
ambition that they actually like saw through and like they had a big idea and they followed through with it completely and didn't like cut corners in the end.
They just did a lot of stuff, like... They just, like, jam-packed the game with, like, a shit ton of stuff.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, that is true. I would say Baldur's Gate 3 is one of the most ambitious games ever, yeah.
Oh yeah, did you like it, by the way? Because I forgot you. were
I've only
playing it.
played, like, the first 30 minutes of it, so...
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's the kind of game you would like, but I think it's just because it's a genre of game.
I can understand
that
why people like it, though.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same with that with a few games. Like I understand why like people like Fortnite and stuff, but it's not really my kind of game. But yeah, it's kind of this. Yeah, I get that. Same with Splatoon as well. I'm not really into multiplayer shooters or single player shooters, really. I mean, I like Half-Life. Everybody likes
Mario
Half-Life.
Galaxy was pretty ambitious, though, considering how many levels
Yeah, I'd
they
say
had
that's
in it.
true. I'd say most 3D Mario games are pretty ambitious. Even like 3D World had like a lot
Yeah.
of stuff in it. Oh. Funny, because this was the boss I was dreading more, but I feel like I beat the baboons faster than I beat the owl.
I think you make them.
Oh, what time? How long have we been going?
About an hour and 10 minutes.
For 20, 30 minutes.
Okay. Let's just say 30 minutes.
Okay.
It's 4 o'clock, so...
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, I'll be around tomorrow, but not the day after.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, I'll be around, but I won't really be free until quite late. I don't know if I'll feel like doing a race at that point. Unless we do something else, but even that, I don't know. What is this, Donkey Kong or Echo the Dolphin? What the hell? Get it together,
So many
game
coins.
designers. Make up your mind, game designers. Monkeys don't swim. I'm sure there's somebody's trained to. I mean, there must be monkeys that can like swim really well. Monkeys are so interesting, seriously.
I like dolphins.
Dolphins are interesting too. I like them both. It's because they're so smart. It's one of the reasons they're so interesting. The reason monkeys are mesmerizing is because they're almost like little people, but like not. Like really, they're like weirdly relatable in a way, but also, I don't know.
Ow.
I honestly forget you even have to breathe underwater in this game sometimes because it's so ridiculously generous with the oxygen.
It doesn't stop. After a while, it gets pretty annoying. There are parts where you
well.
like spend a lot of time without oxygen.
In this world? Because I don't remember
Yeah.
that well. Because I just don't remember. I feel... Because I kind of got the vibe that if they just straight up removed it, people wouldn't really notice. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, right. Supposed to.
Kaboom!
I think one of the things about Rareware games, looking back, is that, like, I
They're
feel
really
like
annoyingly hard.
well, what I was gonna say was I feel like maybe one of the things that really went wrong with, like, Yooka-Laylee, for example, is that, like, a lot of the people at Rare don't kind of know how to play to their strengths. Because I feel like as much as people say, like, the glory days, like, you know, there are parts of, like, Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3 people didn't like. Obviously, Donkey Kong 64 was controversial. Conquer aged really poorly with its gameplay. And it just makes me... And, you know, Banjo-Tooie obviously is got a lot of problems. So it makes me think, like, you know, like, Donkey Kong Country 1 and, like, Banjo-Kazooie 1 seem to be their, like, most best aged games.
What about Donkey Kong Country 2? Oh,
Well, from what I understand, it's good, but it's like if they didn't give you as many lives as they did, it would be like a lot more frustrating because they've got like a lot of like kind of Kaizo kind of stuff in it, like the bramble levels and stuff. But they give you so many lives that you kind of doesn't matter. Kind of what they do in Crash Bandicoot as well, where it's like games really hard. The first one's like kind of hard, but they give you so many lives that you barely notice.
this game is definitely a lot more fair than the
Yeah.
Rare games.
Yeah, that's probably true. Like
I
if they
don't
could,
feel
if they
like
could
when
like,
I die, that's not my fault. I feel like when I die, it's my fault.
yeah. I feel like if Rare could like fully grasp exactly what worked in Banjo-Kazooie and then what like didn't work in Banjo-Tooie and stuff.
Well, what worked is that you could like easily figure out where you were on the map without getting lost, and also
I think
that's about
the
it.
the problems with 64 and 2E, from what I understand,
too much stuff.
yeah, it's just a lot of tedious stuff. Like in Banjo-Tooie, you've got like you gotta sit through the long cutscene. I haven't actually played 2E, I'll admit, but like I've seen like
I got lost. I've already done the first world, but on the second world I got lost. I had no idea what I'm doing. It's so much harder to play it than Banjo without using a guide.
yeah. Honestly, if they'd made like Donkey Kong 64 about like the third of the size it was, it would have aged a lot better. And
It's
made it
way
less-
too much stuff, and also the fact you had to change character every
Yeah.
time.
Like, because I feel like it wouldn't take that much change to that game to make it like much better. Like, I feel like you could really improve that game a lot if you just changed a few things, like the banana thing, like
Banana.
like the colored banana, so you don't have to get all the different colors of different characters.
There's also this like part where you have to do like the Donkey Kong arcade, but it's like really, really fucking impossible.
Yeah, I remember that. I didn't realize they made it harder, but I guess that makes sense because I don't think I ever beat it, or maybe I did. I don't know. But yeah. And I guess it's probably the same with Banjo-Tooie as well. I bet that game would be a lot better if there was just like they just had ways to move out the more frustrating edges that really hold it back. Because it's stuff that would be really easy to fix, but just really holds the game back. Kind of makes me sad because I feel like Yooka-Laylee's probably got a bit of that as well.
Well, the worlds are just big.
I mean, if they made them easier to navigate or made it like
Well, like the thing is, there's like two
No.
options in Yooka-Laylee. There's like an option to like expand the world when you want, like as soon as possible or later on, but they don't tell you what the benefits are. So like,
I mean, the
Playing-
problems I had. Sorry.
playing the game with the smaller world first, when you've got all the stuff, and then expanding it is the better way to play. But they like encourage you to expand it as soon as possible, which is the problem.
Thing is, I wouldn't even mind too much about the big worlds if they had like an unlockable way to track stuff you haven't gotten yet. Because like in Rayman, I know there's other games that do this, but Rayman 2 Revolution's the only one I can think of. When you like reach like near the end of the game, you get this item which lets you put a little display on the screen that points to the nearest lum, and what you can do is to go back to the old levels and find like the lums you missed if you want to 100% it.
When Mario Odyssey, they give you like a notebook that shows you where all the moves you have are.
Yeah, they should do stuff like that where it's like when you're playing through it, it's like just get as much as you can and don't worry about getting every little thing. And like,
Yeah, that's great.
but when like,
I love the
and then
Mario
like,
Odyssey. That's the best way to do it, Mario Odyssey.
yeah, make it so you can unlock. Don't give you pressure to like do it all on the first thing, but make it so that if you do want to do it later, it's not like the most frustrating thing in the world.
I don't want doing this. I need to get out of here.
Because I especially remember like there was this in like the space level in Yooka-Laylee, I was running around for ages trying to figure out what I'd missed. I think that really tedious.
Did you ever complete a Hat in Time, like do all the challenges?
I 100%ed it like 2 or 3 times when it like first came out, but I didn't do 100% any of the like stuff that came after. Like I started doing the challenges, but I didn't finish it, and I never played the Yakuza Metro thing. I want to go back and play it though.
I beat all the actual levels, but I didn't do the challenges because they're just so bloody hard.
They are hard, yeah, they're way harder. I think that's one of the reasons I was able to 100% it multiple times, because like the base game is very easy, but it's not like so easy that it's not fun, it's just really easy.
Yeah, and then the game, I honestly feel like the controls just break in the harder stuff, because like the camera is just so like not great, and when you get like close up to things.
No, I don't remember. I don't remember having that frustration. I think I'm just...
When you play the harder games, it's way more noticeable.
Maybe I've just become somewhat numb to slightly frustrating cameras and stuff after playing Sonic games for so long. Like I just don't get bothered by them because I'm just used to it.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't think there's... I'm trying to think of a game where the cameras annoyed me, and I can't honestly think of any. I think maybe growing up with Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. And I honestly didn't get when people said the camera in Yooka-Laylee was bad. Like, you rotate it with a control stick. What else do you need? Like, I don't know.
The problem with the Hat in Time one is that, like, it's just way too close up to you. And you can't, like, turn it to be...
I really like Hat in Time. I think Hat in Time was way better than Yooka-Laylee. And I don't think Yooka-Laylee was bad for any budgeting reason. And I think that's something that... I don't even think it was bad, I just think... I mean... They can just know they can do better. They can.
They went too experimental with it.
I actually feel like it's the opposite. I feel like they...
No, it was just too ambitious for what it was.
Well, what I was going to say was...
They tried to make it like Banjo-Tooie.
Well, what I mean is, like, it wasn't progressive enough. Like, they kind of tried to make a game with the same sort of mindset that they made stuff like, you know, Donkey Kong 64, but with, like, better controls. But it's like... It didn't feel like they really, like, progressed the genre much. It felt like they just, I don't know. Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts was tragic, though. A bunch of people at my school, our school, I guess, were obsessed with that game.
Our school?
Yeah. We went to the same school.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Why unfortunately? What do you mean? Oh, do you mean you don't like the school?
No.
Oh, you don't mean because I went there?
No, I don't think
Yeah. No, I don't know why. There was like a...
I did way better after I went to school and in college than I did before.
I just hated my entire school. All my entire school life, I've hated it.
Did you not like uni?
I mean, I did well at uni, but I also had some really stressful, like, stuff happen at uni.
I liked uni a bit. Problem was there was many problems though. It was okay.
I had a lot of problems. I ended up having to take like a 2-year break midway through the course.
I didn't take any breaks. It's just like I just got fucked over by the staff because they wouldn't let me. They kept making me do group projects with people that sucked, and they didn't give me like a way to have decent groups.
I will say I am not good at working in groups of people. Even people I get along well with, I'm not good at working with them because I'm not good at criticizing people. I'm not good at taking criticism either, which is definitely like a fault on my part. I want to get better at taking criticism. Because my immediate gut reaction when I get criticism is to get defensive. And I get that to some extent everyone has that, but I feel like...
I think that if you're going to tell people to work in groups, you should have the groups pre-arranged already instead of getting people to ask to be joined. Because that's just not going to... For people like me, that nobody wants me to join their stupid groups because they have no idea who I am. It doesn't help me at all, so I ended up not being in any group whatsoever and just doing things on my own. I don't like this fish boss.
I thought that boss was the easiest one. Well, maybe it's because I was expecting it to be really hard, I tried a bit harder. But I was like the most worried, because I thought like, oh god, an underwater boss, why? Not doing great at this level, that being said.
I think I like college, but a lot of college
No,
was like COVID or something.
Nah, I didn't really like college.
Oh, did you go to community college?
Yeah, I would like, while I was at a school we went to, I would like go, I would go out to another college for this one
No,
course.
I didn't do
was
that
doing.
until I left school. Because there wasn't any, like, they had an option, but like all of the stuff they had, I just didn't give a shit about.
I didn't really care too much about the thing I ended up doing. It was just, well, I mean, I got some creative freedom with it, and that was
What were you
like,
doing there?
I did a media studies, but I mostly did it because I wanted the qualification to get onto the animation course at uni. But it wasn't too bad. I made a stop motion animation at the end. And that was
Yeah, they
fun.
never gave me an option to do that. I wanted to do like game design when I first started. They didn't give me an option for game design or anything like that.
I will say the course I did wasn't like just pure animation. It was motion graphics and animation, which was... I liked the animation part of it, but the motion graphics part was not fun.
I did a stop motion film for my film course, and it was terrible, but I got a decent grade from it, so...
Stop
You see
motion's... I haven't, no. I would happily show you mine as well, and we could watch each other's, but I don't know, I don't have mine anymore, I don't know where it is.
Mine is
I'm
on
really
YouTube.
sad. I wish I'd done a better job at holding on to mine. I think my dad might have it somewhere, but he wasn't too sure when I asked him. I'm gonna
Did
ask
you
him
not like
again.
upload it to like Vimeo or something?
No, I didn't upload it anywhere. Wish I had, though.
I usually
Wish I'd just-
I usually keep all my stuff and put it on YouTube or something.
I kind of wish I'd been better at preserving my stuff. Even the stuff that I'm not proud of. Like, pretty much the entire oldest sprite
The
animation.
Squat Cobbler.
Well, that's not even that I regret making them, I just cringe looking at them now.
Squat
I wouldn't
Cobbler.
have gone... Huh? No,
The
no,
Squat
the old...
Cobbler.
No, the sprite animations I made.
So you didn't do a Squat Cobbler video?
I don't know what that is.
It's when a man sits in pie.
Oh, that from Saul Goodman.
Yeah, not the best thing, but...
I wonder if they'll ever do another Breaking Bad spin-off.
They already did one, it's called Slippin' Jimmy.
That doesn't count.
Why not?
I don't even... Because it looks like the worst thing ever, and from what I hear, it is the worst thing ever. Well, how did that... I don't even know how that show happened. I haven't actually seen it, but... I mean like a proper one by like Vince Gilligan.
Maybe one day.
I mean, I'd be interested to know more about
Oh,
Gus.
fuck
Like,
balls.
I wouldn't mind seeing one about him, but I guess one problem is that some people might have is that would be a lot more disconnected from Breaking Bad. Unless they did it like Gus's experience with the cartel and how he like set up his big business
I want to
in
see
Albuquerque.
Huel and Kubi. After Breaking Bad, they just do some stuff.
Hmm.
That would be really funny. I don't know, I feel like we've seen everything we could see from Breaking Bad.
In a way, you're right. I guess they did cover a lot. I mean, like I said, the only thing I can really think of is if they did like a show about. Again, the only thing I can think of doesn't mean the only thing.
Well, I already
like,
suggested doing the Huel and Kubi show.
I was gonna say, yeah, but I kind of assumed you were joking, honestly.
Now, that would be a cool show.
Alright, I wasn't really that interested in those characters, if I'm being honest. But I guess maybe I might be more if they had an interesting backstory.
They do have a spin-off, it's called like How to Edit Video or some shit like that. It's on Facebook. Have you seen that?
I have not.
It's by the filmmaker people, they tell you how to make video. Oh fuck! I keep dying on this boss fight. Over and over and over.
Wait. Oh, I don't know actually.
Octopus.
Oh no, it's fine. Okay.
Fucking hell! I do not like this boss fight. I keep getting Dixie killed.
Saw a video. I didn't watch it, but I saw like a headline where someone was speculating whether like Toys for Bob would make a new Banjo-Kazooie game.
That would be interesting.
Now that they're part of
That would be really cool.
I liked Crash 4, difficulty spikes aside. So I think they could do a good job.
Oh my god! I'm still alive, I'm still alive.
I kind of wish Activision weren't the ones who owned Crash. Well, I didn't. Well, it's Activision. Yeah, because I feel like they're the kind of people who I just don't like Activision.
Oh fuck! He does this thing where he like sucks everything in and then... $15 billionth time later.
Why isn't the DK rap in this game?
Yeah, I don't know.
There's like 5 playable characters in this one. That's enough. I did see like a fan thing where someone made like a version of the DK rap that has like every single.
Oh,
song in it.
fucking hell!
Well, that was kind of wholesome.
Have you seen the video where Lanky Kong reacts to the DK rap? I think it's really creepy.
What happens in it?
Like a guy like animates himself to be Lanky Kong, and it's like really creepy. And he's like, "Oh my god, it's Donkey Kong" or something like that. Nothing really happens. It's just like a dumb video. It's just really creepy because the animation is all like weird. It's all like rotoscoped around some guy.
Alright. Just
I just
waiting.
find it really creepy. Yeah, you have to use the bombs to blow that up.
This is the most I've played of this game in one sitting. I think it's good that you can get a capture card like this now, like a really cheap one that's like really easy to set up.
Yeah, I can do.
Minus the tech issues I had, but that was more on me than the capture card.
No fuck!
Also, I think, I don't know, the quality's probably a bit worse, but I think the fact that there's less video delay makes me kind of feel like this capture card's a bit better than the other one.
I think like the video quality itself needs to be like a bit adjusted, color corrected a bit, so it doesn't look so over sharpened.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe you should like.
I don't really have a good eye for colors and stuff. One of the reasons I don't color most of my drawings. I'm not good at recognizing when when a color is off or something. Same with audio quality.
We'll just match it to what it looks like on the TV, I guess.
Yeah, my TV's not really. My TV's a little weird as well. Though this TV was kind of not great even when I first got it, and I got it like 2011. Surprised I still have it, to be honest. Ooh, I want them to re-release Knuckles Chaos.
Fuck!
So good.
I'm so bad at this.
Where are you at?
I'm fighting the boss, but I'm doing
Oh, the puffer.
terribly at it.
The pufferfish?
Yeah.
The bosses in this were either easier or shorter. I think would like them better. I would say I would lean more towards making them shorter than easier. But that's just my opinion.
No, fuck! I just keep fucking getting hit! Oh, I died again. Okay, one more time. Let's do it again.
Oh yeah, so you know you said the other day you really like the idea of like playing like early beta versions of games and stuff.
Did you find one?
No, I just thought of one. Someone has done like a beta restoration thing for well, someone did one for Sonic 06, like a recreation of the original E3 demo,
Oh, that's cool.
which is like super different. And someone also done a mod for Sonic Adventure, which just brings back a bunch of beta stuff. I think the Sonic 06 one is more impressive though.
Best
Like,
one is
looks
the Zelda one from Space World.
Yeah, I still want to play that. It does look cool. You're part 2 of actually, no.
Hot 2.
There was like a mod that I think you were the one who told me about it. That's like apparently really good, and there was like it was like part 1, and I think part 2 of it just came out.
Oh, the Zelda one. Yeah. I haven't played.
Yeah, it was like I forget the name of it. I don't know if it's the same one. But... How are we doing for time?
Oh, I just beat the boss.
Okay.
If you want to stop, we can. Or we can keep going.
Yeah. No, I think this is a good time to stop.
Okay.
I just reached the bus.
Let's just to save the game.
Okay.
I'm in World 5 now. I guess I'll finish tomorrow or something. This game isn't that long actually, if you just played the game normally.
It's not that long. It's just it's just kind of hard, so it takes a while to get through it.
Alright, bye bye.
Bye.